Hi everyone, welcome to the web scraping project. In this project, we will create a Python script that will scrape jobs from from job platforms like Internshala. You can also add other platforms like Indeed and Naukri.com. When you get the logic, you can create anything. Okay. So before starting, I'll like to tell you that you should have at least a basic knowledge of Python and Flask. Okay. It would be very easy if you know these things. Okay, let's get without wasting time. Let's get started. Okay, first of all, create a folder. Sorry. Okay, create a folder. You can name it whatever you want. For me, I'm naming it web scraping. Let's create an app.py file. Here we will write our main main code. Okay, so we'll create a simple Flask app first. From Flask import Flask request and JSON file. I did a spelling mistake here. Okay, so we will write the basic syntax to create a Flask app. Okay, it is showing error because we have not downloaded it or downloaded it in our folder. We will do that soon. So whenever anyone hits our endpoint or whenever anyone hits our server, basically we are creating a server that will return a JSON of the jobs that we scrape from our website. Currently, I'm not focusing on the front end. Front end will be in the second part. We are just now focusing to scrape. Okay. So basic syntax of mm, Flask is if anyone hits our endpoint like this, anyone hits our endpoint like this. For example, if our project if our server is running on port 5000, it will be like localhost 5000 slash script. When he will hit like this, local host semicolon 5000 slash script, he or she will get here. Okay, that's why this is. So we also have to pass another parameter that is method. This is a get method because we are returning a JSON for. So we will quickly define what needs to be done when someone hits the endpoint. Okay, we will do some scrapping here. Okay, finally we will tell Python that if name equal to main, then run the app and simply run the app. We will keep for now we are making debug true because we need to do something here. And let's it can automatically run on any port, but we are giving this a port of 5000 for our. We are providing port 5000 to make our life easy so that we can hit it every time at 5000 port to see what it is returning to us. Okay, we will get the attributes from the user, like using the request module, like request dot args dot get dot title request dot args dot get platform. Platform can be Internshala or any other thing. I made a spelling mistake here. Request dot args dot get another job type. Last one. Uh, Type only, okay, to be easy for us. And where we are storing these attributes. Okay, so let's create variable for those. Job title equal to request. Okay, platform equal to this and type equal to this. Okay, that's very much from the user. That's all. Okay, now we will start our scraping. But before scraping, we need to confirm that user passed these attributes to us. If the user don't tell us these things, what should be our base for the web scraping? That's why we need to confirm if not all, if everything is not present, like platform, job, title, and type. These things need to be present. If they are not present, if they are not present, in this way, we tell the user that arguments that you are giving is not enough. Provide proper arguments. Okay. We will now scrape jobs. So if we write all the code here in single file, it will be very difficult. Okay. So we just call something function that gives us the scrape jobs and we just return it. Okay. So let's make a list, scrape, scrape jobs and call some function, the function and finally return the scrape jobs. Okay, it is easy, but we have to write this function. We can write the whole logic here also, but it will be very it will be very confusing for many of us, and that's not a good practice. That's why we'll create a separate file for that. Let's name it scraper.py, and we will define the function here. Let's type pass for now, and here it is not this app.py. Don't know what this function is because we wrote it in scraper.py to make him know where this f from. We need to tell this script. Okay, so from scraper import what? Import f. See, the error is gone. Okay, but we should give meaningful name to the function, right? So let's name it get jobs. Get jobs. Okay, let's also change here get jobs. Let's go to there and get jobs. Okay, uh, let's fix this error first. Okay, so why this error? Because we haven't downloaded Flask. Flask is a framework. We need to download it first to use it. Okay, so open terminal and you can directly type pip install Flask. Okay, it is easy one. But a good programming practice, a Python practice, is to create a virtual environment. If you don't know virtual environment, it is something like a container that is separate from our base computer. Okay, it is like container for this project only. Okay, we can create that. So for creating the code. Actually, I don't remember. We can quickly search it from here. Okay. CMD code to create virtual environment. Okay. We are we are creating virtual environment to make to keep separate of concerns. Okay, so that other files don't interfere with it. So this is the command. Let's quickly run it. We notice a new environment has created. You want to select it for workspace folder. Yes, we have created a virtual environment. Let's also check how can we activate it so that we can work in that virtual environment. Okay, this is the code. This is the command. Sorry, simply run it here, and we are now in the VNV. You can see the virtual environment here, the VNV folder. Sorry, in this virtual environment. Now we can install Flask. So this is Flask installing. Now see, error is gone. Error is gone. Okay. Let's move forward to scraper.py. Now let's write logic for here. See, if we want to get jobs, so search for jobs, we need parameters here also. Okay, like job title, platform type. So we will pass job, job title, platform, and type. Okay. So we pass this in these parameters and we receive it here. Title, platform, and type like this. Is this correct? Job title, platform type, title, platform type. Okay. See, we have title, platform, and type. So we need to make separate functions for each platform, like different function for Internshala, different for Indeed, and different for Naukri.com, and etc. etc. Okay. So if platform equal to Internshala, if the user entered Internshala, then we will create a function named scrape scrape underscore Internshala. Call this with title and type. Okay, return. This function will scrape and return the, and sorry for the semicolon. This happens when you work with multiple languages. Else if platform is indeed, and create another function with the platform is indeed, we can return scrape indeed with title and type. Okay. Now we have to create the logic. We have to write the logic for these functions. Okay. So let's def scrape in intern shala with the receiving title and type. See, the error above is gone. Now we can just type pass def scrape indeed with title and type. Okay. Also pass. So on. You can keep adding else if like this. Add more condition for other platforms. Okay. Right now, we will only focus on Internshala, okay? Otherwise, the video will get so much longer. So we also let's write here so that you know other platform logic. Okay, scrape Internshala. Let's focus on this. This is the major part of our project. So what Internshala? Let's have a look at the website of Internshala. Okay, let's see if we want to scrape a website, we should have a good look at its structure and everything. Okay, what we are focusing on internship and jobs. Let's have a look at internship page first. Okay, this is the internship page. You see the URL. You see the URL. Okay, let's if you don't know what is this, you uh, you can click on inspect. It will open developer tools of your browser. I'm using Chrome. You can open it on your Edge browser also, or Mozilla Firefox also. Okay, in this we have multiple tabs, multiple options to see what is going on behind this. Okay, so we will use the developer tool. So I'm making you friendly with it. So first of all, we need to focus on this. This is the URL. When we hit this, we get to this page and all the internships and jobs appear here. Okay. So first of all, if we want to scrape any website, we first need its URL. Okay. We first need it URL. So let's also see what is URL for jobs on Internshala. Okay. That's URL for internships. Now let's focus on jobs. If we click on jobs, this is the URL for jobs. This is the URL for jobs. Okay. Okay. It's very clear. So first of all, we for scraping or for scraping, we will first focus on URL. Okay. So we have two options. Type. If the type is internship, we need to let's go back. If the type is internship, we need to hit this. If the type is job, we need to hit this. Okay. Let's and we also providing a feature of title. Okay. Title. So let's see what happens when we tell this any title. Let's say software development. Okay, type here. See, for internship, it is like internships slash title hyphen internship. Okay, and for jobs, software development, it is like jobs slash software development jobs. Okay, and you can see a major minor minor change here. For jobs, it is like l- as in the last, but not for internship. Okay, we have to keep eye on these things while creating our URL. So let's let's get back to our code. See, if type is internship, if the type is internship, what should be our URL? URL should be like URL should be like HTTPS semicolon slash internshala internshala. Let's see. Let's copy from there. Uh, Internshala. This is for jobs. Let's focus on internship. See, copy this, paste it in our code. See, this is our URL. Okay, internships. But see, The software development, the title is hard coded, so we need to make it dynamic. So anyone want Python development or web development, other things, we should take feed from user that we are already doing, but not passing it here. So we need to make it f string first and pass it here like title. It is now dynamic. F string just embeds something in the string. Okay. If the type is internship, URL is this. If type is job, okay, it doesn't really matter, but I like to keep it same. If if the type is job, let's see what we have. URL for job. This is, let's copy it. Let's paste it. Okay. Don't forget the, okay, let's make it f string and do the same for that. Right. It is good. It is good. We have now dealt with the URL. So we need to focus on header. Okay. Header is something like it helps it helps server to identify that it is a real browser or not. So servers and websites don't like scraping so much because it is also used in DDoS attack, and it can also load their server a lot. That's why. So making sure that they feel like it is the they feel like it is a call from a genuine browser. We make a header. Okay. You can easily get your header like go to inspect, go to network tab and reload your page. Anything, any page you can reload. Just click on top of that and you go on this headers. Go on this headers and search for request headers. In the request header section, go for user agent. This is what we want. Just copy this thing. Okay. Copy and create a header like this. Paste it here. Okay. Now let's create a scraped job list. We will store all the jobs here. Okay. Now let's hit the website. So how can we do that? We can do that with the help of requests. Import requests. This is a very useful package. We can use it to hit websites. Okay. URL requests dot get. This basic syntax. First of all, we need to pass the URL, then the header. Headers equal to headers. Headers equal to header mapping. HEADERS headers. Okay. It's very easy, and we can set a timeout of 10 seconds. That if the website don't reply within 10 seconds, it will move on. Okay. Where do when we hit this, the server will send us response. We have to store that response in a variable. So response is a variable. Now response have status codes. So first we need to check if this is a valid response. Okay. We have to check for the response if it is okay or not. Response dot status code not equal to 200. Uh, 200 is the status code for okay. If everything goes fine, the response returns with status code 200. But if if it is not 200, we have we have to tell the user that something else, that there is a error. Okay, what should we write in error message? We can write anything we want. Okay, we'll write failed to retrieve data from Internshala. Okay, this is good. See, if the code is 200, the function will stop here. Yeah. If code is 200, we can proceed. Okay. So we have stored the response here. So I would like to introduce you to beautiful soup from BS4 import beautiful soup. Okay. We will use this package to parse our response. Okay. So first of all, we need to create a soup using beautiful soup. It takes two parameters, response dot content. We are first parameter is the content of the response that we are getting. Okay, and the second parameter is how we'd like to parse our response. Okay, we will use HTML dot parser. It will parse like HTML. Okay, now this soup we will now use this soup to scrape. Okay, so we have functions like find, like soup dot find, like soup dot find all to scrape. Okay, how this works, let's see. First of all, let's the go to this page, internship page. Okay, now click inspect. If you are new here, you will see this very messy and will confused. Okay, so we will focus on small portions. Don't be panicked to see a lot of things on the screen. Just focus on small portions. Okay, so what we are interested in, we are interested in these cards. Okay, these job internship cards. Okay, like the title, company, stipend, location, description, skills, these things. Okay, so just click here. If you select it, you can just point out to I'm interested in this box, so I'll click it here. It will show the specific code for that box. Okay, so we are only gonna deal with this container. Okay, div container. So let's explore this. For your sake, I'll zoom it. Now we will focus on that. Okay, this is a container. Okay, in that container there is another div. Its class is internship meta. Inside this class, see how they are highlighting when I hover on the code. Okay, see, this is the whole container. That's the top part. That's the innovation project company. See, title name and company name. Click it here. The we see the job internship name. See, you can see that there is an anchor. There is an anchor tag with ID of job title. That's hold the text innovation project. So we only need to focus on this innovation project. We want what we want to scrape. What we want. We want title. So where is title? Title is an anchor tag whose ID is job title. ID. What is ID? ID uniquely identifies any tag. Okay. So this tag is identified by job title. This tag is identified by job title. So we just focus on this. What is the tag? Anchor tag. What is ID? Job title. Okay. Let's get back to the to our code. So if we will use soup dot find, Okay, and it receives two parameter. First the tag like this, then the class. But we have ID, so we will pass ID as job title. Uh, is it same? Job underscore title. Job underscore title. What it will give? It will give title. Title equal to S. See, in this way we will get the title. Okay, but we, but do we only need title? Tell me. No, we need title also, company name also, location and etc etc. Okay, so we need this whole box, don't you think? We need this whole box. Okay, we need this whole box. So how can we get this whole box? So just two things. Focus on the tag and focus on class or ID. Okay. So now I can identify that a div tag and the class is internship meta. So I can get this whole card by using div tag and internship meta class. Okay. Okay. So let's get back to the code and see card one, card one, because this is the first card. See, there are multiple cards. This is first card. What is a card equal to soup, soup dot find. This soup dot find div tag, and what was the class name? Class. Make sure you type underscore also. What is class? Internship underscore meta. Okay. Then for card 2, then for card 3, then for card 4, like this. Okay. There are how many? If, if we have to do same thing again and again, what do? We use for loop. Okay. But beautiful soup comes with a function that simplifies our work. Okay. Find all. This find all function will give us all the cards. Okay. So instead of saying cards, let's say it job cards. Okay. Now we have all the job cards here. Okay. We need to process all the cards each. So we will use for for loop for card and jobs underscore card. Okay. Cards. So we'll process jobs card, job cards. So we'll process each card one by one. This loop will run. Okay. So what we need? We need title, we need company, we need location, we need stipend, we need skills. So quickly let's make a list. We need title, company, location, stipend, skills. That's all we want. For each card, we need to get these things. Okay. Let's see what we have for title. Uh, Searching for title, where is it? It is here. Okay. H3 inside the anchor tag whose ID is job title. Basically, we have to make sure we identify each tag uniquely. Okay. For in this scenario, this anchor tag has ID job title. Every tag has unique ID. Okay. So we can use this. Let's get back to the code. Just get the element. Okay. Title element card. Where are we searching? In the card. Card dot find. Find which tag? Anchor tag. Anchor tag with ID. With ID. uh, job title with ID, job title. Okay. Then we get our job title by extracting the text from the title element. We can do this by using the text attribute and strip function. Okay. Job title. Easy. S- Let's see what happens when we scrape the card and it don't have title. It is not necessary that it don't have card, but let's assume. So we have to be ready for that also. So if title element, oh, title element else na. Okay. In the case where there is no title element, it will return na to the job title. Now for let's focus on company. Company equal to card, company element equal to card dot find. Let's see how can we uniquely identify company name. Yeah. This is the title. This is the company name. Here, see, uh, class company name is third 360. Don't know where it is. There, that's the company name. We can use p tag and class company hyphen name. Okay, let's go. We can use p tag and title and class equal to company hyphen name. Okay, so company underscore name. Company. Let's keep it only company. Company equal to company element dot text dot prep. Okay. Now what we need location. For location, we go to card dot find. Okay. Let's see how can we uniquely identify location. Location underscore element. Don't forget this function returns element, not the text inside it. We have to take extract the text using dot text dot strip. Okay. Location element. Let's see how can we uniquely identify location element. See, where is it? Is it? Let we can use it again. This is the part. So here, inside this locations div here, this this thing. Now we don't have any particular unique attribute or class or ID for this tag. Okay, so we are now going to use a different function because we don't have any unique class or ID name for this. So let's see hierarchy here. We can also search by hierarchy, like inside this div that have location class, that have span, that have anchor tab in that. Okay, so we will use that. So focus div dot locations inside span inside anchor. Okay, so if we want target like hierarchy, we can't use find. We have to use select one. Okay, we have to use select one. In this, we pass the hierarchy like div dot locations. The tag is div and the class is location. Okay, then pass span, then pass anchor. Okay, in this way, we can get that element. Now let's extract text from that. We can do this. location element. Okay. Now what we need? We need stipend. Let's see stipend element equal to card dot find. Let's have a quick look on the stipend. So we'll use this tool and the stipend. Where it is? It is in a span whose class is stipend. It is very easy. What's the tag? Span. What's the class? Stipend. Let's go to our code. What's the tag? Span. And what's the class? That is stipend. Easy. Now let's extract the text. Stipend equal to stipend element dot text dot strip. Okay. Now focus on skills. So let's skills elements skills element equal to card dot find. Let's focus. How can we get the skills tag? Let's just go to this. These are skills, okay? So we need here. See, skill container. There are multiple skills here. So what is common between them? What is common between them? There is a div and class is job skill. There is a div and the class is job skill. So let's get back to code. There is a div and class is job skill. Let me make sure it was an underscore mm, job skill, not S. Otherwise, if you put S, it will look for this. It is job skill without S. Okay, job skill. Let's get the text skills equal to skill element dot text dot string. Good, good. We will also do this for all of us. Other in case if there is no element present, it returns NA. So title element is stipend element, skills element, company element, and it looks fine. Now everything is ready. Title is ready, company is ready, location is ready, stipend is ready, stipend is ready, skills is ready. Now we just need to create a dictionary and return. Yeah. So job data equal to this. Job data is this. I don't know what happened. I clicked. We will run it later. Job data. First of all, we will go in alphabetical order. Okay. Company, company, and next job title, job title, location, location, stipend, stipend, And finally, skills, skills. Okay. The job data is very much ready. We just we just need to add it to scrape jobs. Okay. We just need to add it to the scrape job because it is for one card only. But we need to store this is for only one card. Okay. Each time the loop runs, it will create this dictionary, scrape like this, create this dictionary, and we need to store this job data in our scraped jobs list. How can we add to any list? We used append function. Just like this, the just like this, it is ready. Okay. Now the scraped jobs will be full of the jobs data for each card in this jobs card. Okay. Now we what we need to do? We our scraping is done. Finally, we return the scraped jobs. See what we are doing uh, from here, from here till here. What we are doing? We are making a request. See, in this portion, we are making a request, and this whole bunch of code depends on this on this request. What happens if the request made is failed? What if there is any error in this request? Okay, so it is a good practice. It is a good practice to keep this in check. So we need to handle the exception. To handle the exception in Python, there is a try try catch block which we can use to handle the exception. Sorry, try except. Okay. In this way, if any error is there, it will handle. The program won't crash. It will handle it. Okay. Let's see what except exception. If any exception occurs, it will handle it. Exceptions as E. Okay. And we have to tell the user that what happened. We will return him dictionary that contains an error message that an unexpected error has occurred. So we are good there. Everything look fine. A few things here. Request and BS4. We need to install these packages. The any error, it is showing three errors. Where's the third? Uh, I don't see. Let's quickly install this. Okay. Uh, Terminal. Inside our virtual environment, what we need to do? We need to pip install. What is it? Is looking like this. Pip install BS4 and request. So it is installed and our error is gone. Hmm, what is the issue here? It is showing one issue. Can you find here? See, card dot find. What's the problem? Oh, we are missing a comma here. It is done. It is also done. But we need a little help here. Okay. scrape jobs. What happens if we don't get any job? If we don't find any job after scraping? Okay. For that, let's also put it in by except block so that it can handle error. If it is good, it is good. If everything is good, it will return scrape the score jobs. Okay. Else, if it find any exception, then return dictionary with error, error in app.py. Okay. In this way, we can easily identify where the problem is occurring. Okay. Now we will run it. Okay. Let's go to a terminal and type Python app.py. Uh, See, the server is running. Let's go. Let's go to the everything is look fine. Let's go to our browser and see if it is working or not. As I told you, we will use local host colon. The port is 5000 slash scrape. Where will we hit? Scrape and see what arguments we need. We need title, platform, and type. Title, platform, and type. Like this, platform equal to Internshala, and then type equal to internship. Okay, and title and title equal to for now we let's search for software development. Okay, that's it. So yeah, we are getting back a JSON file. See, do you see the company name? Let me zoom it for you. Our Python server is returning. Yay, a request was made and this company name, job type. Oh, we made a mistake in the spelling. Let's quickly fix it. Where was it? In this, um, there, job title. Let's save and let's refresh. Yay, a title. So we are getting the company name, we are getting job title, we are getting the location, we are getting skills, and it is stipend also 8,000 to 12,000 per month. Don't worry about this. This is JSON file. Read the rupees sign as this. Don't worry, it is a rupees sign. Okay. What will happen if we change this as not internship? I want job. Let's see what happens. I want job. That's it. An unexpected error has occurred. Let's see. An error is part of learning. Okay. So don't worry. An error has occurred. An unexpected error here. So something is going on here. URL jobs slash title hyphen jobs. Did we make any mistake here? I found the error. Uh, Here in our code, I I made a mistake here. Instead of location element, I typed title element. That's why there was an error. It's because We cannot access any attribute of a element. See, we can only use this if this exists. If this don't exist, we cannot use perform these actions. Okay, that's why that error. Now let's see. Then refresh. See, now we are getting jobs also. Let's again check for internship. We are getting okay. Uh, in this part one, I'm only creating the server. Okay, that returns the JSON file. We can use this JSON file in our front end to make interactive results. If you like the video, please make sure you like and subscribe. Okay. You can also check out the second part that includes front end. It will be available on my channel soon.